Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 4 of A Blue Period, but before starting this video I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me and join me in this amazing adventure. Okay, in the previous episode we saw that Yatora has to try to attend this competition, but at the same time we saw even many other details regarding Yuka's story, and it was simply amazing. Let's see what's going to happen with this episode. Are you ready to join me with this? Check it out. Because you still have to work on this. Yeah. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's true. Wow, to focus on the shapes, yeah. Oh, so he has to focus on one thing in particular. It's too confusing. Yeah. Wow. But you should feel as if you're over there. They are all in different classes. Yeah, because she's so skilled. Whoa. But it's good that Oba is here because she knows Yatora already. Yeah, the contest, yeah. Whoa, this will be challenging so much. Exactly, focus on what you like and put your heart, as we said before. Eh? Oh no, the lesson is finished? Oh, okay, okay. Maybe by getting in touch with her, he can develop his skills. Maybe she's going to suggest to him some things. Come on, Yatora, get in touch with her. Oh yeah, it's like as if they are putting some rules inside their brains. As I told you. No. I mean, art can explore each kind of style or imagination. Or, it goes beyond everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should try something out of your comfort zone. Because if you try something else later, you can understand what you like and what you don't like, what you wanted to improve and what you don't want to improve. I can't wait to see the evaluation on Yatora's. Yeah, the painting. Come on. Okay, where's yours, Yatora? Can't wait to see it. That's yours? Ooh, wow. Good job. Number 1. Good job, Kuwana-san. Oh! Maybe you can prove them wrong, Kuwana. Don't worry. It's just a curse. I mean, it's just a rumor. Come on. But I think Yatora can win. If Yatora wins, it's a step forward for his career. But you don't have to be perfect, Yatora. It's the heart that counts. No, why? No. Of course, Yatora, no. Oh. I can agree with him at this point for some reason. They have specific standards. I understand Takahashi. I mean, would you like to be accepted by a certain art course that has a specific art exam? Or would you like to be accepted for the art you wanted to convey? This is a nice question mark. You have to believe in yourself, Yatora. Just in yourself. Yes. Tell her. Tell her because she's going to suggest you great things. As always. Yeah. Mm. Yes, he went there. Ah, he didn't go. I thought that it was the other museum he went already. Okay, this is something new. Oh. Oh, come on, Yatora. They are not real friends. You should get rid of them. Because they stay next to you just because you have an image. Oh, you're not enjoying for real. Yeah, what are you doing? Nothing good. It's his mom? Oh! Okay. Yes. Let's go together. Come on, get along with him. I think it's nice if you become friends. Ooh. He has some things to spill out to say that. They are not your friends. Now you like him. It's a way to tell you that he likes you, actually. Even if he has a strange way. Takahashi is... Yes, you have to draw your heart, okay? Yes. That's great. That means that it's time to paint. Don't be scared. Just face it. Oh. Oh. You follow your instinct. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. 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 They just give you the tools, but that doesn't mean that you needed to know the tools only. Yes. Thank you, Takahashi, for what you did. Yatora will definitely say thank you next time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. 大変。でも面白い。Yeah. Wow. Okay, another incredible episode. The more we go on, the more I love this story. And even in this episode, we saw the problems, the difficulty, the anxiety, the depression, all these mixed feelings that are typical of teenagerhood, but not just teenagers. Can feel those things. Even we adults can have moments like this. So I like these moments in which they show you the insecurities, the moments in which you are depressed or you seem not to find at the end of the tunnel with the answer you want, or it seems that your goal is becoming far and far and far and you can't grab it, you can't reach it as much as you want. But then it's just up to how we see things, because in this story, the most important thing is the perspective, how you see things, or the people who are helping you seeing different things in order to reach the answer you want for your goals. And I like this story also because it's really easy to get in touch with the characters and their feelings. It's really easy to understand what the author wants to convey as a message. It's easy to be part of them. And this is what I like. Plus, if you put together this thing with the deep thoughts or deep subjects, wow, the story can become even greater. Here, Takahashi on one side was a totally right. When he tried to open Yatora's eyes, I find him so great, because when he said that he wanted to stop going to this cram school in order to attend this art exam. He was right when he was saying that usually when we attend an exam, we attend this exam by knowing that that specific school, that specific course, it has a specific standards. And especially when you are drawing, this thing can limit your quality of things, the quality of the drawings you want to make. They are limiting your thoughts about what you want to become or the specific style you wanted to follow. And from Takahashi's point of view, this limit is not art because it can't let you express yourself as much as you like or as much as you want, because you have those standards, you have those strict rules, and art is not something strict. Art is for people who want to be free to express themselves. But if you put these sort of standards, rules, conditions, whatsoever, you are limited. And your expression of what you like is limited too. So I understand Takahashi and I totally agree with this. But on the other side, I understand that when Yatora wants to try his best no matter what, because those actually are not limits. Those are conditions that can let you explore more than ever what you want to do. And I know this can sound like a paradox, but these exams are helping us to find our own path. They are not limiting us, but it's totally the contrary. They are letting us be free to understand what are our limits, what are not our limits, what we like to follow, what we don't like to follow, and many other things like this. So these exams are essential because thanks to those exams, we can start our own path, because thanks to that, we can go beyond our limits. And especially if we don't like to do something in particular, it makes you want to try at least. Then if it's something that we don't like to do, okay, later in the future we already know what we don't like, we skipped it and we move forward. But in our life we need tests, we need exams, because we are testing ourselves and we can discover more about ourselves. This is so important. Plus, what Oba sensei was saying at the end, and what even the other sensei was saying, trying to help Yatora, is that we can all have the techniques we want, we can all have the tools we want, we can all follow all the rules we want in order to access this exam. At the end of the day, if we don't put part of us in what we draw, if we don't put our experience, our feelings, our moods, our conditions, mentally speaking, physically speaking, our inspirations, our imaginations, you can have everything next to you. But if you don't connect the techniques with passion, with heart, with your love for art, the love for your own feelings in order to convey them to others, these are just mere techniques, and you don't find anything in those drawings because they are just full of techniques, full of mechanical tools, full of mechanical styles that are not reproducing anything. We should just help ourselves thanks to those techniques, but the core of what we want to convey thanks to a drawing has to stay the same. When Yatora finally understood all these things, and look, even thanks to Takahashi, he could develop these immediate, these instinctive feelings, and he could draw those lines by using those colors and create his own thing. He was saying, I'm afraid right now. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing things like this, but will it be fine? Those sort of emotions are creating art already. Yatora shouldn't be afraid to express what he feels then in that moment. And even if he was angry towards Takahashi or what he had to say, he knew that he was right. And I'm pretty sure that maybe in the future he will say, thank you, Takahashi, for helping me. creating this will to paint. Because, yeah, I think Takahashi can be a great friend to Yatora, and I hope that they will understand one another better, because they deserve a friendship like this. Yatora deserves a friendship in which Takahashi can be so honest and he can spill out everything he thinks without filters. And on the other side, Takahashi needs a friend like Yatora, who's going to push himself, who's going to create a communication with him, who's going to release him from the cage he is putting around himself. So one can be the helper of the other one, and I hope that they can keep going on with this relationship. When Takahashi was trying to confront Yatora and he said, "I don't like you," no, that's not true. I mean, that was all the speech he made was just a way to tell him that he really likes his art and he thinks that he can be competitive, but he has to follow his feelings and not put his attention too much on, oh, should I put that sort of style or that one to convince. No, you don't have to convince people about your art. You have to let people come to your art, appreciate it, and let them try to find themselves in that drawing. So I think that what Takahashi made was something for good. And Yatora will understand it little by little, but I think that he already understood it when he was crying and he was saying something good about Takahashi anyway. All this story is fulfilled with great emotions, with great subjects, especially deep subjects. I think, yeah, it's still inspirational. I'm so happy to follow it, and let's see, because thanks to that drawing, Yatora could create something stunning. Did you see? When he was out of control for a second and he was going out of his comfort zone, as I was saying during the reaction. I think people, if they do something like this, they can improve their skills. If they always stay over there by doing that same thing, they will never improve their skills, or they will never try to explore themselves. So these tests, these exams are good for this reason. Okay, I think for this episode that is it. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned, because next week I come back with episode 5 of Blue Period. But in the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell, and let's see how this story goes on. Can't wait. Bye guys, thank you so much for the support and see you in the next video.